You think you know your dog's behavior? Well, you might be shocked to find out that many of the common myths about dog behavior, which we've all heard and even believed at some point, are not only wrong, but they could actually be harmful to your pet. We've all been given advice from family, friends, and even vets, but the truth is, much of what we've been told could be negatively impacting your dog's health and happiness. What you think is helping your dog might actually be causing long-term damage. Stick around until the end of this video because I'm about to reveal a shocking myth that might be harming your dog's well-being right now, without you even realizing it. Trust me, you won't want to miss this crucial information that could change the way you care for your furry friend forever. We've all heard those popular advice about how to treat our dogs. Whether it's from family, friends, or even well-meaning strangers, there's a lot of information out there. But did you know that many of these myths can actually harm your dog's physical and emotional health? These misconceptions have been passed down for years, and they might seem harmless at first, but they can have lasting effects on your dog's well-being. Today, we're going to break down the 23 most common myths that many dog owners still believe, and more importantly, we'll uncover the truth behind each one. Understanding these myths will not only protect your dog but also help improve their overall quality of life. But before we dive in, ask yourself, how much do you really know about your dog's true needs, emotions, and behavior? It's time to challenge these myths, one by one, and help your dog live their happiest, healthiest life. Myth number 1, dogs don't feel pain like we do. This is easily one of the most dangerous and harmful myths a dog owner can believe. For some reason, many people assume that dogs are tougher than humans, that they shake things off, or that they simply don't experience pain the same way we do. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Dogs feel pain just as intensely as we do. The difference is that they often hide it. In the wild, showing weakness makes an animal vulnerable, so dogs have a natural instinct to mask discomfort. That means pain in dogs can be extremely subtle. They might not cry or scream. Instead, you'll notice small changes. Maybe they limp slightly. Maybe they stop jumping on the couch. Maybe they sleep more, move slower, or seem unusually quiet. Ignoring these signs can lead to serious untreated conditions like arthritis, hip problems, injuries, infections, or dental disease that quietly get worse over time. And by the time the pain becomes obvious, the problem may already be advanced. Pain should never be dismissed or treated as normal aging. If you notice behavior changes, always take them seriously. With proper veterinary care, medication, therapy, and simple lifestyle adjustments, most pain can be managed, helping your dog live a longer, happier, and much more comfortable life. Myth number 2, dogs should be trained with harsh punishments. This is one of those old-school beliefs that somehow refuses to die. For decades, people were told that dogs only learn through dominance, fear, and punishment. That you have to yell louder, hit harder, or show who's boss if you want obedience. And unfortunately, many owners still believe that scolding, hitting, or intimidating their dog is the fastest way to get results, but here's the truth. Harsh punishment doesn't teach your dog what to do. It only teaches them what to fear. When you yell or use physical correction, your dog doesn't think, "Oh, I understand the rule now." Instead, they think, "My human is unpredictable and scary." That fear creates stress, anxiety, and confusion. And a stressed dog doesn't learn better. They learn worse. Over time, punishment-based training can actually create the very problems you're trying to stop. Dogs may become more aggressive, more reactive, or more withdrawn. Some start hiding. Others start growling or biting out of fear. Not because they're bad dogs, but because they don't feel safe. And maybe the worst part? It damages trust. Training should strengthen your bond, not break it. Positive reinforcement works differently. When you reward good behavior with treats, praise, toys, or affection, your dog clearly understands what you want. They feel confident. They feel safe. And they want to repeat that behavior because good things happen. Dogs aren't trying to challenge you or dominate you. They genuinely want to please you. They just need clear guidance, patience, and consistency. Not fear. So if you want a dog that listens because they trust you, not because they're scared of you, punishment isn't the answer. Kindness and smart training are. Myth number 3, dogs don't mind being left alone for hours. This is another common misconception that causes a lot of unnecessary stress for both dogs and their owners. The idea that dogs can simply be left alone for long periods without issue is not only misleading, but it can also be harmful to your dog's emotional and physical health. Here's the truth: dogs are social animals by nature. They thrive on companionship, connection, and routine. Leaving your dog alone for hours on end, day after day, can lead to serious behavioral problems. Dogs don't just get used to isolation, they experience stress, anxiety, and confusion. Just like humans, dogs need social interaction to feel secure and happy. Separation anxiety is a very real condition that many dogs face when left alone for extended periods. It manifests in various ways: chewing on furniture, excessive barking, destructive behavior, or even self-harming behaviors like licking or scratching. This anxiety doesn't mean your dog is misbehaving, it's their way of coping with being left behind, and it often comes from a place of fear and uncertainty. If you find yourself needing to leave your dog alone for long stretches, there are ways to help them cope. One of the most effective methods is crate training. When done correctly, crates provide a safe and comforting environment for dogs, giving them a space where they feel secure. It's not about confinement, it's about creating a den-like space where they can relax when you're away. Another important step is to provide engaging toys, puzzles, or interactive feeders. These can help distract your dog, keeping their mind busy and their energy focused on positive outlets instead of destructive behaviors. A mentally stimulated dog is far less likely to get anxious or bored when left alone. And most importantly, when you return home, make sure to give your dog plenty of attention, love, and reassurance. This helps them feel secure and strengthens your bond. But remember, it's also important to gradually accustom your dog to being alone. Short separations followed by positive reinforcement can help them learn that being alone isn't something to fear. Leaving your dog alone doesn't have to be stressful or destructive. With proper training, planning, and understanding, you can help your dog build confidence and trust, ensuring both of you feel happy and secure even when you're apart. Myth number 4, it's fine for dogs to eat anything that falls on the floor. While dogs are curious, this doesn't mean that anything that falls on the floor is safe for them. Many foods, like chocolate or grapes, are toxic to dogs and can cause severe harm. Even seemingly harmless foods like onions or garlic can be dangerous in large amounts. Be mindful of what your dog has access to, and ensure that food is safely stored out of their reach. Myth number 5, adult dogs don't need training. It's never too late to teach new tricks or correct undesirable behaviors. Dogs of all ages can learn and improve their habits with patience and consistency. In fact, adult dogs can benefit greatly from training, as it helps them stay mentally sharp and emotionally balanced. Training is an ongoing process, and older dogs can still learn new commands and reinforce positive behaviors. Myth number 6, dogs need a bath every week. Frequent baths can dry out a dog's skin and coat. The number of baths a dog needs depends on their coat type and lifestyle. Instead of regular baths, focus on brushing to keep your dog clean and remove excess hair. Baths should be reserved for when your dog truly needs it, like after a muddy play session or if they have a skin condition that requires special care. Myth number 7, small dogs don't need exercise. Many dog owners think that small breeds don't require much physical activity. However, even small dogs need daily exercise to maintain a healthy weight and avoid behavioral issues. Regular walks and playtime are essential to keep their energy levels in check and help prevent problems like obesity, boredom, or destructive behavior. Myth number 8, dogs don't have complex emotions. Contrary to this belief, dogs are emotionally complex animals. They feel anger, sadness, joy, and even jealousy. Ignoring this can make it harder to understand their behavior and affect your relationship. Dogs are very intuitive and can pick up on their owner's emotions, so it's important to maintain a positive and supportive environment for them. Myth number 9, older dogs can't learn new tricks. Age is not a barrier to learning. Older dogs can pick up new skills, which can improve their quality of life by keeping their minds engaged and them active. Regular mental stimulation, such as puzzle toys or obedience training, can help prevent cognitive decline and promote overall well-being. Myth number 10, the quality of food doesn't affect behavior. What you feed your dog can have a big impact on their behavior. An imbalanced diet can lead to health problems like irritability and anxiety. Dogs need a balanced diet that includes high-quality protein, vitamins, and minerals to support their overall health and emotional stability. If you're unsure about your dog's food, consult your vet to ensure it's right for them. Myth number 11: dogs are naturally pack animals, so they should dominate you. That alpha dog myth is outdated. This belief that dogs naturally seek to dominate their owners has been debunked. In reality, dogs thrive in environments based on trust, respect, and positive reinforcement. The idea of dominance comes from observing wild wolves, but domestic dogs are not wild wolves. Dogs are naturally inclined to bond with humans and other animals in their pack-like family structure, but they don't seek to dominate their human companions. Training based on trust, consistency, and positive rewards is far more effective for creating a healthy relationship between you and your dog. Myth number 12: castration will change your dog's personality. While spaying or neutering can help prevent certain behavioral issues like aggression, roaming, and marking, it doesn't fundamentally change a dog's personality. It can reduce certain behaviors, but it won't affect the core traits of your dog's temperament. If your dog is generally calm or energetic, spaying or neutering won't change that. It's important to know that the dog's personality remains influenced by their environment, upbringing, and genetics, and not just by whether or not they've been neutered. Myth number 13: a wagging tail always means a happy dog. Not all tail wagging indicates happiness. Dogs wag their tails in different ways, and sometimes it can be a sign of anxiety, stress, or even aggression. It's essential to pay attention to the context and other body language signals that accompany the tail wag. For instance, a dog that is wagging its tail slowly with stiff body posture might be feeling uncertain or tense, whereas a relaxed, rapid wag usually indicates excitement or happiness. Understanding a dog's full body language is key to interpreting their emotions accurately. Myth number 14: my dog will get fat if I feed them table scraps. Feeding table scraps to your dog occasionally, in moderation, isn't likely to cause weight gain. However, feeding them regularly and in excess can lead to obesity and health problems. Table scraps are often high in fats, salts, and seasonings that aren't good for dogs. But an occasional bite of plain, unseasoned food won't hurt. The key is balance and ensuring that your dog's main diet is nutritious and well proportioned for their size and activity level. Myth number 15: if a dog growls, it's always aggressive. Growling is a form of communication, not always aggression. It can indicate discomfort, fear, or that the dog is protecting something, but it doesn't always mean the dog is being aggressive. When a dog growls, it's trying to convey that it feels threatened or uneasy, so it's essential to understand the context. For example, a dog might growl when it's scared or when it's guarding its territory, but this can often be resolved with a calm, confident approach. Myth number 16: dogs always know when they did something wrong. Dogs don't have a sense of time. They don't understand punishment after the fact. When training, it's essential to correct bad behavior immediately. If you come home and find your dog has torn up furniture, it's too late to scold them. Dogs live in the moment, and they respond best to real-time corrections. For effective training, it's better to catch the behavior as it happens and reward or redirect accordingly. Myth number 17: dogs should be left outside in the backyard. While some dogs may enjoy time outside, they should never be left alone in the backyard for long periods. Dogs need human interaction, comfort, and shelter, especially during extreme weather conditions. If your dog enjoys outdoor time, make sure it's within safe boundaries and under supervision. Dogs can become lonely, bored, or anxious if isolated outside for long periods. They thrive when included in family activities and are kept indoors during bad weather. Myth number 18: all dogs are good swimmers. Not all dogs are natural swimmers. Certain breeds, especially small or brachycephalic dogs, like bulldogs or dachshunds, can struggle in water and may need extra care around pools and lakes. Before taking your dog swimming, it's essential to assess their comfort and ability in the water. For dogs who aren't confident swimmers, consider using a doggy life vest for added safety. Myth number 19: dogs don't need mental stimulation. Mental stimulation is just as important as physical exercise. Dogs that don't have their minds challenged may develop behavioral problems such as excessive barking or destructive chewing. Engage your dog with puzzle toys, interactive play, and new tricks to keep their brain sharp. Mental challenges can help prevent boredom and provide a productive outlet for energy. Myth number 20: dogs are not capable of feeling guilt. It's easy to misinterpret a dog's body language as guilt, but what they are really expressing is fear or submission. When a dog lowers its head or avoids eye contact, it may be responding to the energy and tone of their owner. Dogs don't experience guilt in the way humans do, but they do respond to the environment and our emotional cues. Building a positive relationship with your dog based on trust helps them feel secure and loved. Myth number 21: dogs can't get bored. Dogs can absolutely get bored, especially if they are left alone or not given enough mental and physical activities. Boredom can lead to unwanted behaviors such as chewing, digging, or excessive barking. Make sure your dog has enough things to do, whether it's toys, interactive games, or playtime with you. Keeping them entertained and engaged prevents the buildup of excess energy and helps avoid bad behaviors.
MYTH#22 You can tell if a dog is friendly by its breed. A dog's temperament is largely shaped by its upbringing, environment, and training, not just its breed. Generalizations based on breed are misleading and often unfair to the dog. Every dog is unique, and their behavior is influenced by their life experiences. It is important not to judge a dog solely by its breed but rather by its individual temperament and behavior.
Myth number 23: it's fine to leave a dog alone with small children. Even the gentlest dog can be startled or agitated by a child's behavior. It's crucial to always supervise interactions between dogs and children to ensure both are safe and comfortable. Teach children how to interact with dogs calmly and respectfully, and never leave them alone without supervision. This ensures both the dog and the child have a positive experience. Conclusion: now that you know these 23 dangerous myths, it's time to start caring for your dog with more knowledge and understanding. If you've believed any of these myths, it's not too late to make the change.
Belle, go for
By
a morning
acknowledging
dance.
the truth and treating your dog with the care and respect they deserve, you can build a stronger, healthier relationship with your furry friend. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like it, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share it with fellow dog owners. Together, we can ensure that all dogs live healthier, happier lives. See you in the next video.